Yeah, so I'm Paul, 9000. I'm a data scientist based in Bangalore. Great to yeah, absolutely. I used to live in Mumbai, so it was a good chance to get back. But seeing you speak is super. Big fan of your books, DataGiri, etc.
They're all free.
It's true. That's it's an important attribution. So you presented so many really interesting cases that you worked on at the White House, and I'm sure you saw way more than that.
Yes.
A lot of interesting, exciting, challenging problems came across your purview, and you couldn't solve all of them, and a lot of them, in order for you to apply data science in an effective, efficient way, would have required, the collaboration and participation of the agencies and organizations closest to it. So given all that, I imagine it must have been really important for you to prioritize and decide where to focus in and where to expend your attention. And I think that's probably a problem that most data scientists face, most organizations face. I'm just curious to hear do you have a particular framework or approach for how you did that? And maybe did it change over time as, over the course of your work there and develop as you experience the results?
Right. This is a superb question because it's, I think, one of the ones that if we actually step back, where do we lose most of our energy in the day? It's because we're not working on what we're supposed to. Like we're all cleaning data instead of actually coming up with an insight. So thank you for bringing this up. So I'll tell you how we did it at the White House. And so when I first got to the White House, even before, we were kind of working with thinking like, what would be the strategic frame of the problems that would come from the mission statement to responsibly unleash the power of data to benefit all Americans? And we kind of had this list and framework of things that I thought were interesting. And so luckily, there's a board of advisors around science and technology that President Obama has. President Trump has the ability to use them if he actually ever. Moving on. So the team, one of the people that was presenting it to us sort of laid it out is Eric Schmidt came up to me afterwards, the chairperson of Alphabet, CEO of Google for a long time. He came up and said, "DJ, that's really good. I think you're working in the hundreds of $1 billion range. Your job is to only think of $1 trillion and up." And he just walked away. Thanks, Eric. $1 trillion, like what is $1 trillion problem? So kind of took it back to the team. We thought about it, like, that's actually a really interesting question. So we looked at our stuff and we're like, oh, you know what? You're right. We haven't prioritized this quite correctly. So we said, we're going to only take problems that are $1 trillion and up, or they impact half the United States population, or they take a population that has no recourse. Healthcare, criminal justice are $1 trillion problems, and also align with presidential priorities, because that means the rest of the building can work with you. Otherwise, you're just going alone as a team. Population with no recourse, the LGBT population. The $1 trillion problems always impact half the population. Another one that was there is traffic fatalities, which have moved dramatically up in the United States. They now, 100 Americans will die every day on our roads, and the first derivative is going the wrong way. It's increasing. And we don't know why. We don't know why. Is it distracted driving? Is it cheaper gas, bigger cars, better fuel efficiency, more bike lanes? We don't know. So in all those cases, we asked, there's a ton of projects, we said, what are the ones where we want to go after and we want to have material wins? Wins meaning wins that are directly felt by the population. So there was a ton of things that came across, and people would say, need your time, and be like, no, we can't do that. There's also plenty of things that would come across our desk and saying, I don't want to do that, but if we don't, we're going to have a real problem. We had 2 hurricanes bearing down around the coast of Florida, and a lot of people were going to die. So one of the questions real quickly was, do we have people evacuated, or how we can figure out what to do? data scientist supposed to do in that situation? So this is class A situation room, National Security Council, all of us are there. It's, you know what the governor is saying. It's like, you got to go now, because if you don't go, bad stuff is about to happen. So the question was, well, do we know if people are evacuated? So, well, I have an idea if people would like it, or I can talk about it later. And they said, well, let's hear it, because we're open to all good ideas right now. So, what about just asking the phone companies for how many kilobytes are going through their cell towers? Wow. And we don't even need the actual kilobytes. I just need the ratio of what they're seeing on data usage right now versus what they see on typical load. And then we just use the census data to basically extrapolate what percentage of the population has actually left. They're like, you can do this? Like, yeah, it's just, this is simple stuff. But that similarly becomes a chain of like actually how we can actually use data in a disproportionate way around a time-sensitive thing. But once that's off our plate, and the team is moving, I'm back on to my priorities. I've handed that back off to the team that has the responsibility of doing it. So part of that lesson is you are always trying to fire yourself out of the job. I always focus me and my team both getting out of my job so that we can backfill with people who love that type of work that I did like, or find people who are better than me for the other kind of work. And so the person who ran the criminal justice portion of the portfolio, Lynn Overman and Kelly Jin, well, Lynn is a former public defender, and she's worked on these problems, and she's also run the data portfolio. And Kelly used to be one of the top data people for the city of Boston. So suddenly I've got people who are 10 times better than me, not just 1x better than me, they are 10 times better than me on this. And then that's how we started changing the total net